My ex-girlfriend started dating my best friend of 10 years. They expected me to be happy for them. I smiled and said, "Congratulations." Then I revealed to his parents, who were helping him with his business, about his $30,000 gambling debt I'd been hiding. Their support vanished, and so did her interest in him. I, 31 male, am writing in this because I need to get it off my chest. And honestly, I don't feel bad about what I did. 3 weeks ago, my ex-girlfriend, 29, and I broke up. We'd been together for 2 years. The breakup was mutual-ish. She said she needed to focus on herself and wasn't ready for the commitment I wanted. Fair enough. It hurt, but I respected it. We talked about moving in together, maybe getting engaged eventually. Guess she had other plans. The breakup was clean. No drama, no cheating that I knew of, just not the right time. I took a week to feel like garbage, then started moving on. Kept busy with work, hung out with friends, did the usual post-breakup routine. My best friend, 30M, let's just call him my best friend since I can't use names. We've been tight since college. 10 years of friendship. He was there when my dad died. I was his best man at his almost wedding. Long story, she called it off. We've been through everything together. 2 weeks after the breakup, my best friend asks to meet for coffee, says he needs to talk about something important. I show up. He's nervous, sweating, can barely look at me. "Bro, I need to tell you something, and I need you to hear me out before you react." Already my stomach drops. I know what's coming. I've been spending time with your ex, and we've developed feelings for each other. We didn't plan this, it just happened. We wanted to tell you before anything official happened because we respect you. I just stare at him. Process this. My ex-girlfriend of 2 years and my best friend of 10 years. "How long?" I ask. "How long what? How long have you been spending time with her?" He shifts uncomfortably. "About a week after you guys broke up. She was upset, reached out to talk, and we just connected. 1 week. 1 week after our breakup, and they were already connecting. So you're telling me this now, why? To get my permission?" "No, not permission. Just, we wanted to be honest. We're gonna date. We wanted you to know and hopefully be okay with it." The audacity. The sheer audacity of expecting me to just be cool with this. But here's the thing. I've learned that showing your cards too early is a mistake. So I take a breath, plaster on a smile, and say, if you two are happy, then I'm happy for you. Seriously, life's too short to hold grudges. He looks relieved, actually hugs me. "Thank you, man. This means everything. I was so worried you'd hate me. Now we're good." We're not good. But he doesn't need to know that yet. Here's what he also doesn't know. About a year ago, my best friend developed a serious gambling problem. Sports betting, online poker, casino trips. He hid it from everyone. His parents, his brother, his other friends. But he told me because that's what best friends do, right? They trust each other. He racked up about $30,000 in debt. Credit cards, personal loans, even borrowed from some sketchy people. I helped him make a plan to pay it off. Helped him find a debt consolidation program. Kept his secret because that's what loyal friends do. His parents don't know. And his parents are currently bankrolling his startup business. A craft brewery he's been trying to launch. They've invested about $50,000 of their retirement money into it. They think he's responsible, got his life together, perfect son starting his dream business. They have no idea about the gambling debt. No idea their money is partially going to pay off bookies instead of business expenses. And my ex, she always cared about stability, financial security. It's why she was hesitant about our relationship. I'm a teacher, not exactly rolling in cash. She works in marketing, makes decent money, but always talked about wanting a partner who was ambitious and financially secure. My best friend's brewery startup? She thinks he's the next big entrepreneur. Doesn't know about the debt. Doesn't know his parents are funding everything. So when I said, I'm happy for you, I meant it differently than they thought. Because I'm about to be very happy watching this implode. Update 1, 1 week later. The week after that coffee meeting was interesting. Really interesting. My best friend and my ex went Instagram official 3 days later. Posted a photo together, whole new beginnings caption, tagged each other, the works. I got texts from mutual friends asking if I was okay. I responded the same way to everyone. Yeah, I'm happy for them. No hard feelings. Some people bought it, others were suspicious. but I kept the same energy, calm, supportive, mature. My ex actually texted me, "Thank you for being so understanding about this. It means a lot that we can all be adults." I replied, "Of course, you too deserve happiness." Meanwhile, I'm doing research. See, my best friend's parents are traditional old-school type people. His dad is a retired accountant, very by the book, very concerned with financial responsibility. They raised my best friend with strict values about money, debt, and living within your means. When my best friend came to them with his brewery idea, they were skeptical. But he presented a business plan, showed them market research, convinced them it was a solid investment. They agreed to fund the initial startup costs, $50, with the understanding that he'd be transparent about every expense. They don't do casual investments. His dad probably has spreadsheets tracking every dollar. What they don't know, about $8,000 of their money has already gone to paying off gambling debts instead of business expenses. My best friend was juggling bills, trying to keep the business afloat, while also keeping loan sharks off his back. I know this because he told me everything, showed me the accounts, asked for advice on how to hide it from his parents. I told him to come clean, but he refused, said it would destroy them and ruin everything. So I helped him hide it, because that's what friends do, apparently. Not anymore. Friday afternoon, I call his dad. We've always had a good relationship. I've been to their house dozens of times over the years. "Hey, just wanted to chat if you have a minute about the brewery." We meet for coffee Saturday morning. His dad is excited, thinks I want to talk about maybe investing or helping with marketing. "Actually," I say, "I need to tell you something about your son. And it's not easy." His expression changes. "What's wrong? Is he okay?" "He's fine physically. But there's something you should know about the business finances. About a year ago, he developed a gambling problem, sports betting, online poker. He's about $30,000 in debt." His dad's face goes from concerned to shocked to angry in about 3 seconds. "Excuse me?" I pull out my phone. Show him screenshots of conversations where my best friend confessed everything to me. Show him the debt consolidation documents I helped him file. Show him texts where he admitted using some of the business money to pay off debts. I'm only telling you this now because he's in a relationship with my ex-girlfriend, and they're building something on a foundation of lies. She doesn't know either, and your investment deserves transparency. His dad is quiet, processing. "Then why didn't you tell us sooner?" "He's my best friend, was my best friend. I was trying to help him fix it quietly, but I can't keep covering for someone who's now dating my ex and expecting me to smile about it. You deserve to know where your money is really going." He thanks me, says he needs to talk to his wife. I leave. Sunday morning, my phone blows up. "My best friend, what did you do?" Another text. "My parents are pulling out of the business. They know everything. They're talking to lawyers about getting their money back." Another. "You just destroyed my life. Over a girl? Seriously?" I respond, "I told them the truth, something you should have done a year ago." Him. "I trusted you with that information in confidence." Me. "And you started dating my ex a week after we broke up? Guess we're both bad at keeping things private." This is completely different. "You're right. Your situation involves fraud and theft from your parents. Mine just involves honesty." He calls me. I don't answer. He leaves a voicemail, screaming about betrayal and how I ruined everything out of spite. Then my ex calls. "What did you do?" She sounds panicked. I told his parents the truth about his gambling debt. They had a right to know where their investment money was going. "You did this because you're jealous." I did this because they deserved honesty. If you're going to date someone, you should probably know they're $30,000 in debt and have been lying to everyone about it. You're pathetic. You can't handle seeing us happy. If your relationship is built on him lying about his finances, good luck with that happiness. She hangs up. Monday, I get a text from his mom. Just, "Thank you for telling us. We're disappointed you didn't come to us sooner, but we understand why. We're dealing with this as a family now." Tuesday, I see my ex has updated her Instagram. The photo of her and my best friend is gone. Her relationship status is back to private. No explanation, just silently removed. Wednesday, mutual friends start asking me what happened. Apparently my best friend has been telling people I sabotaged his business out of jealousy, and that I can't handle them being happy together. I don't respond publicly, just text the friends who actually matter to me. I told his parents about his gambling debt because they were investing their retirement money into his business without knowing. They deserve transparency. Everything else is between him and them. Most people get it. A few think I went too far. I'm okay with that, because here's the thing. I didn't destroy his business. His gambling problem did. I didn't ruin his relationship with my ex. His lies did. I just stopped being the person who covered for him. And honestly, I feel lighter. Update 2. 2 weeks later. Things have gotten messy. Really messy. The day after my last update, my best friend showed up at my apartment. Didn't call, didn't text, just pounded on my door at 8 p.m. I opened it. He looked terrible. Unshaven, rumpled clothes, eyes red. We need to talk. Now. Sure, want to come in? He pushes past me, starts pacing my living room. My parents are suing me. Did you know that? Suing their own son to get their money back. They've hired a lawyer. I might have to declare bankruptcy. I sit down on my couch. I'm sorry that's happening. Sorry? You're sorry you did this? No, your gambling problem and lying about business expenses did this. I just stopped covering for you. You betrayed me. Everything I told you was in confidence. And you used your parents' retirement money to pay off bookies. But sure, I'm the bad guy. He runs his hands through his hair. The brewery is done. I can't launch without their funding. I've already spent most of it on licensing, equipment, paying off debt. I'm screwed. You could have been honest from the start. You know what? This is about her. Admit it. You're mad I'm dating your ex. I laugh. Can't help it. Your relationship lasted, what, 2 weeks? And it's already over, isn't it? His face tells me everything. She broke up with me yesterday. Happy now? Why'd she break up with you? Because apparently when you date someone who's $30,000 in debt with no job prospects and parents who hate him, it's not what she signed up for. Her words. And there it is, the exact outcome I predicted. So she was only interested when she thought you were a successful entrepreneur. Go ahead, say I told you so. I don't need to, you already know. He slumps into my chair. I've lost everything. My business, my parents' trust, the girl, and my best friend. You lost your best friend when you started dating my ex a week after we broke up and expected me to just be cool with it. We had feelings for each other. What were we supposed to do? Wait? Be honest? Not ask me to celebrate your relationship while lying to everyone about massive debt? He's quiet. Here's what I don't get, I continue. You knew how important financial stability was to her. You knew she cared about ambition and success, and you built a relationship on lies about having your life together. What did you think would happen? I thought I could make it work. Get the business profitable, pay off the debt, everything would work out. Built on your parents' retirement money and lies. He stands up. I came here hoping you'd feel guilty, that maybe you'd help me talk to my parents, help fix this, but you don't care, do you? I cared when you were my best friend and needed help with your gambling problem. I stopped caring when you betrayed our friendship and then acted entitled to my support while lying to everyone. I didn't betray our friendship, I fell for someone. You fell for my ex-girlfriend 1 week after we broke up and expected me to throw you a party. That's not how friendship works. He heads toward the door. We're done. Yeah, we are. He leaves. I sit on my couch waiting to feel something. Regret? Guilt? Nothing. Just relief. But the drama isn't over. Thursday I get a Facebook message from my ex. Long one. I know you think you won, but you're just bitter and vindictive. You destroyed his life because you couldn't handle us being together. You're gonna end up alone because you can't let people be happy. I hope you're satisfied. I don't respond. What's the point? Friday, his younger brother calls me. We've always been cool. He's 5 years younger, mid-20s. Hey man, I know things are complicated right now, but I wanted to say thanks for telling my parents. I've known about his gambling for months. I caught him betting online, found some loan documents. He swore me to secrecy. I've been sick about it, knowing our parents were investing in his business without knowing. You knew? Yeah, and I felt terrible not saying anything. But he's my brother, you know? I didn't want to destroy his life. I get it. My parents are hurt, but they're also relieved they found out before investing more. They were considering putting another 30K in next month. You probably saved their retirement. That actually makes me feel better. Like maybe I did the right thing, not just for revenge, but because it was actually the right thing. How's your brother doing? Not great. He's staying with a friend, going to therapy for the gambling. My parents won't talk to him until he pays back at least some of the money and gets serious help. It's tough, but maybe it's what he needs. And the business? Dead. He's looking for regular jobs now. Reality is hitting hard. We talk for a bit longer. He tells me my ex has been posting cryptic stuff on social media about toxic people and karma. I tell him I don't follow her anymore. Don't really care. Saturday, mutual friends invite me out. First time since everything went down. They want to know the full story. I give them the basics. He had a gambling problem he was hiding from his parents while they funded his business. I told them the truth because they deserved to know. Everything else sorted itself out. Most people are understanding. A few think I should have stayed out of it. One friend says, "Bro, you did them all a favor. She would have found out eventually, and it would have been worse. His parents would have lost more money. You just sped up the inevitable." Maybe he's right. Sunday I'm at the grocery store and run into my ex. She sees me, face goes red, turns and walks the other way. I continue shopping like nothing happened. Because nothing did happen. Not anything that matters anymore. Final update. 3 weeks later. Time to wrap this up because honestly, I'm ready to move past it. The fallout has mostly settled. Here's where everyone landed. My ex-girlfriend moved to a different part of town, blocked me on everything. According to mutual friends, she's telling people I'm unstable and vindictive, and she dodged a bullet. Whatever helps her sleep at night. The reality is, she was interested in my best friend because she thought he was a successful entrepreneur with money, when that turned out to be a facade built on his parents' retirement fund and gambling debt. She bounced. She's apparently on dating apps now, specifically filtering for guys with stable careers and financial responsibility. One of my friends showed me her profile. I didn't ask to see it, but thanks, I guess. The irony of her filtering for those traits after dating someone with 30K in debt is not lost on me. My ex-best friend is working as a project manager for a construction company. His brother told me he's going to Gamblers Anonymous meetings twice a week and actually sticking with it. His parents are slowly talking to him again, but they're requiring he pay back every dollar before they'll have a real relationship with him. He's on a payment plan. It'll take him years. The brewery dream is dead. All that equipment he bought got sold off to another startup for pennies on the dollar. His business partner, who I didn't mention before but apparently existed, sued him for fraud. That case is still ongoing. He tried reaching out to me once, 2 weeks ago. Text message, "I know we're not friends anymore, but I am sorry. Not just for dating your ex, but for putting you in that position, for using you to hide my problems. You were right to tell my parents. I wish I'd listened to you a year ago." I read it. Didn't respond. Maybe someday I will, but not now. The apology feels more about his guilt than actual remorse. His mom sent me a card, handwritten, thanking me for telling them. Said they wish I'd told them sooner but understand why I didn't. They recovered about $32,000 of their $50,000 investment through the business liquidation and his repayment plan. Not everything, but better than nothing. She also wrote, "You're a good person who was put in an impossible situation. Thank you for choosing honesty, even when it was hard." That card is on my fridge. Reminds me I did the right thing. As for me, I'm doing okay. Better than okay, actually. I'm not dating anyone yet. Not really interested in jumping into something new. The whole situation left me a bit cynical about relationships and friendship, if I'm being honest. Therapy is helping with that. Work is going well. I got asked to lead a new program at my school, which means a small raise and better hours. Not getting rich as a teacher, but I'm good at it and it matters. That feels more important now than it used to. I've been reconnecting with old friends I drifted from. People who knew me before my ex, before my best friend became such a central part of my life. It's been good. Remembering who I was before that relationship and that friendship defined so much of my social life. Someone asked me last week if I regret what I did, if I'd do it differently. Honestly, no. Could I have handled it better? Maybe. Could I have told his parents privately without the context of him dating my ex? Sure. Was there some revenge motivation? Absolutely. But here's what I keep coming back to. His parents deserved to know their retirement money was being used to pay off gambling debts. My ex deserved to know the guy she was dating was drowning in lies and debt, and I deserved to stop carrying someone else's secrets while they betrayed me. The gambling problem was going to come out eventually. His business was going to fail because it was built on borrowed money and lies. His relationship with my ex was going to crumble because it was founded on false pretenses. I just accelerated the timeline. Did it feel good in the moment? Yeah. Am I proud of that? Not particularly. But I'm also not ashamed. There's a quote I keep thinking about. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Everyone involved got pissed off when the truth came out. But now, his parents are protecting their retirement. He's getting actual help for his gambling. My ex is dating people honestly. And I'm not carrying anyone else's lies anymore. We're all free now, whether we wanted to be or not. Someone told me I should feel guilty that I destroyed a friendship over a girl. But that's not what happened. The friendship was destroyed when he started dating my ex a week after our breakup and expected me to celebrate it while keeping his secrets. The girl was just the catalyst that made me stop protecting him from his own consequences. Would I be friends with him again someday? I don't know. Right now, no. He's got a lot of growing to do, a lot of debt to pay, both financial and personal. Maybe in a few years when he's actually addressed his problems and rebuilt his life honestly, we could talk. But that's future speculation. For now, I'm focusing on my own life, my own choices, my own honesty. And weirdly, I'm grateful this happened. Grateful I found out my best friend was willing to date my ex that quickly. Grateful I found out my ex only cared about the appearance of success. Grateful I learned the cost of carrying other people's lies. A friend asked me what I learned from all this. I told him. I learned that loyalty without boundaries is just enabling. That honesty, even when it hurts, is better than comfortable lies. And that sometimes the trash takes itself out. You just have to stop blocking the door. He laughed. Said I should write that on a greeting card. Maybe I will. For anyone reading this who thinks I'm an asshole, you might be right. But I'm an asshole who sleeps well at night, doesn't owe anyone $30,000, and isn't lying to the people who trust me. I'll take it. Thanks for following this mess. Time to close this chapter and actually move forward. Peace. I found my girlfriend's secret Instagram where she posted single and ready to mingle with thirst traps. I didn't confront her, just created my own secret account and posted newly single and loving it photos. When her friends started sending her my posts, her panic was immediate. I, 29 male, need to write this out because the last 72 hours have been absolutely wild and I'm still processing. So my girlfriend, 27, and I have been together for almost 3 years. Living separately but pretty serious, talking about moving in together, meeting each other's families regularly, the whole deal. Or so I thought. Last Thursday I'm at her place waiting for her to get ready for dinner. She's in the shower, her phone buzzes on the coffee table. Not trying to snoop, but the notification preview shows up. @SingleAndThriving posted a new photo. Weird. She never mentioned having a second account. She takes forever in the shower, so curiosity gets the better of me. I grab my phone, search the username, public account, 3,800 followers, and there she is. Profile pic is her from behind, face not visible but definitely her tattoo showing. Bio says single and ready to mingle, living my best life, DMs open. My stomach drops, I start scrolling. The posts go back 8 months. 8 months. Photos of her in outfits I've never seen. Comments from guys like, when can I take you out, and single, bet, and looking good, moo sometime. She's responding to some of them with flirty emojis. One post from 2 weeks ago, mirror selfie in a black dress with the caption, date night ready. Too bad I'm going solo. Date night ready? 2 weeks ago we had dinner at that Italian place. She told me she wore jeans and a sweater because she wasn't feeling fancy. This dress? Not jeans. Not a sweater. Another post. Why are all the good ones taken? Oh wait, I'm single. I'm literally her boyfriend. We're exclusive, or I thought we were. More scrolling. Beach photos from when she told me she was visiting her college roommate. Gym selfies with captions about being single and focusing on myself. A whole highlight reel called Solo Adventures featuring trips I didn't know about. The shower turns off. I quickly favorite a few posts under my account so I can find them later, then lock my phone. She comes out, we go to dinner. I say nothing. I'm in shock, honestly. Just trying to process what I saw while she's talking about her day like everything's normal. That night, I can't sleep. I'm lying there thinking, do I confront her? What would that even accomplish? She's been doing this for 8 months. This isn't a mistake or a misunderstanding. This is deliberate. Then it hits me. If she wants to play the single card online, two can play that game. Friday morning, I create a new Instagram account. Pick a random username, no profile pic yet. Spend an hour going through my photos. Find some good ones. Me at a concert, one from a work trip where I'm in a suit, some casual ones where I actually look decent. I post them. Caption on the first one, newly single and loving it, fresh start, new chapter. Second post, the suit photo. Caption, single life treating me right. Third, group photo with friends at a bar, cropped so you can't tell it's from last year. Caption, good friends, good times, no drama. I keep my face visible in all of them. Make the account public. Don't follow anyone yet. Then I wait. Saturday afternoon, I get a text from her. We still on for tonight? Me, yeah, what time? Her, 7. We could try that new place? Me, sounds good. Act totally normal. Meet her for dinner. She's on her phone more than usual, seems distracted. Keeps checking it between bites. Everything okay, I ask. Yeah, fine, just work stuff. Sure. We finish dinner. She suggests we go back to hers. We do. She's still weird, checking her phone constantly. Around 10 p.m. her phone rings. Her best friend. She steps into the bedroom to take it. I can hear raised voices through the door, but can't make out words. She comes back out, face flushed. I'm actually really tired. Rain check? Sure, no problem. I leave. Get in my car. Check the new Instagram account. 86 followers, multiple DMs. But here's the interesting part. 3 of her friends have viewed my stories. 1 of them followed the account. I drive home grinning. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. My phone explodes. Text from her, we need to talk, now. Another text, are you seriously doing this? Another, who told you? I wait 2 hours before responding. Doing what? I'm confused. Her, don't play dumb, the Instagram account, I know it's you. Me, what Instagram account? Her, the one where you're posting about being single. That? Yeah, just thought I'd be honest about my relationship status. Like you've been doing for the past 8 months on @SingleAndThriving. Read receipt shows she saw it. No response for 20 minutes. Then we need to talk in person, come over. Can't today, busy. Her, this is important. So was being honest with me, but here we are. No response after that. Monday morning, I wake up to 200 plus followers on the account and 31 DMs. Some from random people, but several from mutual friends asking, wait, are you guys broken up? Check her secret account. It's gone private. Bio now says, living my life. My account? Still public, still getting followers. Posted another photo that morning, coffee shop selfie with caption, Monday motivation, being real with yourself and others. This is just the beginning. Update 1. 4 days later. Okay, so the drama escalated exactly like you'd expect, but somehow worse. After I ghosted her Sunday, she tried calling, like a lot. I ignored them all. Sent one text Monday afternoon. I think we both know this relationship is done. You've been pretending to be single online for months, so let's make it official. Her response was immediate. You're overreacting. It was just for fun. I never actually met anyone. You're being insane. Me, you lied to me for 8 months. Posted thirst traps. Responded to guys in your DMs. Went on trips you never told me about. That's not just for fun. That's you keeping your options open. Her, I need you to take down that account. My friends are asking questions. This is humiliating. And there it is. Not, I'm sorry. Not, let's talk about this. Just, you're embarrassing me. Me, you humiliated yourself. I'm just being honest about my relationship status, like you've been doing. She tried calling again, blocked her number. Tuesday, her best friend texts me. We're not close, but we've hung out in group settings. Hey, can we talk about everything? Not much to talk about. She lied, I found out, we're done. She says you're posting revenge content to hurt her. I posted that I'm single, which is true. How's that revenge? You know what you're doing? Yeah, I'm being honest about my relationship status. Wild concept. She made a mistake, but you're making it worse. She made a choice for 8 months, multiple times a day. That's not a mistake. She stopped responding after that. Wednesday brings a new level of crazy. I get a DM on the single account from one of her college friends I've never met. Hey, I saw you're newly single. My friend mentioned you might be interested in meeting new people. I'm in town next week if you want to grab coffee. I screenshot it and save it. Don't respond yet. That same day, 3 more of our mutual friends unfollow my main account. Clearly she's been doing damage control, spinning some narrative. But here's where it gets good. Remember that college roommate she supposedly visited? The one where she posted beach photos on her secret account? That roommate, let's call her the roommate, comments on one of my posts. Good for you. Honesty is so important in relationships. Then she DMs me. Hey, just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. For what it's worth, I told her months ago that what she was doing was wrong. She stayed at my place in June, but she definitely wasn't visiting me. She was meeting some guy she'd been talking to online. I thought you knew and were cool with it. When I found out you didn't know, I told her to come clean. Obviously she didn't. My blood runs cold. Me. She told me she was staying with you. Girls' weekend. Roommate. I covered for her because she begged me to. Said you were controlling and she needed space. I believed her at first, but after meeting her, I realized she was just playing games. I'm really sorry. So not only was she running a secret single account, she was actually meeting people from it and using her friends as alibis. I screenshot this conversation too. Send it to her best friend with the message, "Still think I'm overreacting?" No response. Thursday afternoon, I'm at a coffee shop working on my laptop when my ex walks in. Doesn't see me immediately. I'm in the corner. She's with 2 of her friends, the ones who unfollowed me. I overhear them talking. Friend 1. Did you report the account? X. Instagram won't take it down. I tried saying it was harassment, but they said it doesn't violate guidelines. Friend 2. What about making him take it down legally? X. My cousin's a paralegal. She said there's nothing illegal about it. He's not using my name or photos. He's just posting about himself. Friend 1. But everyone knows it's about you. X. That's the problem. He's doing it on purpose to humiliate me. I mean, you did have that account for like almost a year. And you didn't tell him. That's different. How? Because I wasn't actually single. I was just exploring the attention. He's actually trying to date people. I nearly laugh out loud. The mental gymnastics are Olympic level. Friend 2, are you though? Because you told me you went on dates with at least 2 guys from your DMs. X, those weren't dates. They were just meeting up. That's literally what a date is. The argument continues, but I've heard enough. I pack up my laptop, walk past their table on my way out. Make direct eye contact with my ex. Ladies, I nod. Her face goes white. Her friends look confused, then realize who I am. I walk out feeling like I won the lottery. That evening, I get an email. From her, a long one. Subject, please read this. Body, I know you're mad and you have every right to be. But what you're doing is cruel. You're making me look like a terrible person to everyone we know. My family is asking questions. My coworkers follow you and they're seeing your posts. This is affecting my real life. That account was a mistake. I started it after we had that fight about me wanting more independence. You were so intense about always knowing where I was and what I was doing, and I felt suffocated. The account was my way of feeling free without actually doing anything wrong. Yes, I met up with some people from it, but nothing physical happened. They were just conversations. I needed to feel wanted and appreciated, things I wasn't feeling in our relationship. I'm not saying what I did was right, but your response is disproportionate. You're punishing me in front of everyone we know. Can we please talk in person like adults? I'll delete my account permanently. You delete yours. We go back to normal. We can work through this, please. I love you. I read it twice. Then I reply, I was never controlling. I asked where you were, because that's what people in relationships do. They communicate. You chose to lie instead. You felt suffocated by basic relationship communication, so you created an alternate reality where you were single and available. For 8 months. You met up with people from it. The college roommate told me everything. You don't get to rewrite history and paint me as the bad guy because you got caught. I'm not deleting anything. I'm just being honest about being single. If that makes you uncomfortable, maybe consider how uncomfortable I was discovering my girlfriend had been living a double life. We're done. Don't contact me again. I block her email too. My new account hits 450 followers. I'm getting DMs from people I haven't talked to in years. Some are just supportive, others are asking what happened. I don't respond with details, just things didn't work out, moving forward. The coffee shop girl who DM'd me earlier, I actually respond now. Coffee sounds good, let me know when works for you. Not because I'm ready to date, but because I'm actually single now and I can do whatever I want. And honestly, it feels pretty great. Update 2, 1 week later. This is getting out of hand in the weirdest ways possible, but also kind of entertaining. So after I told my ex we're done and blocked her email, I thought that was it. Move on, live life, maybe grab coffee with new people, whatever. Wrong. Friday morning, 7 a.m., there's pounding on my apartment door. I check the peephole. It's her mom. I debate not answering, but the pounding continues. I open it. Mom, we need to talk about what you're doing to my daughter. Good morning to you too. Don't be smart, she's devastated. She can't eat, can't sleep, and you're out here posting photos like nothing happened? I posted that I'm single, which is true. You know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to make her look bad. She made herself look bad when she ran a secret Instagram pretending to be single for 8 months while we were together. That was just social media. It didn't mean anything. She met up with guys from it, used her friends as alibis, lied to me constantly, but sure, just social media. You're taking this too far. Her father and I think you should both delete these accounts and work things out. With all due respect, what your daughter and I do is between us, and there is no us anymore. She made a mistake. Young people make mistakes. She's 27. She knew what she was doing. If you really loved her, you'd forgive her. If she really loved me, she wouldn't have done it in the first place. Mom stands there for a second, realizes she's not getting anywhere, then drops the bomb. She's willing to go to therapy, couples counseling, whatever it takes. I'm not interested. You won't even try? No, we're done. Please don't come to my apartment again. I close the door. She stands there for a minute. I can see her shadow under the door, then finally leaves. I text her, please ask your mom not to come to my place again. This is over. Her response comes immediately. I didn't send her. She went on her own. But maybe if you actually talked to me instead of ignoring me, she wouldn't feel the need to defend me. I have nothing to say to you. You have plenty to say on Instagram apparently. Yeah, that I'm single, because I am. You're trying to make me look like the bad guy when you're the one being vindictive. I don't respond. What's the point? Saturday, I'm at the grocery store when I run into one of her cousins. We've met a few times at family things. Cousin, hey man, sorry about everything. Thanks, it is what it is. For what it's worth, I always thought she was shady. She used to brag about all the guys sliding into her DMs. I didn't know she had a whole secret account though. That's next level. Wait, she bragged about it? At family stuff. Yeah, when you weren't around. Would show us screenshots of messages from guys, laugh about it. Her mom would tell her to stop, but she'd say it was harmless. So her whole family basically knew she was entertaining other guys and said nothing. Great. Sunday brings a new development. My ex posts on her main Instagram for the first time in weeks. A long caption about toxic people and moving on from negativity and knowing your worth. Doesn't mention me by name, but everyone knows. The comments are split. Some people supporting her with, you deserve better, queen. Others calling her out with, didn't you have a secret account? And both sides to every story. She's deleting the negative comments as they come in. I don't respond. Don't need to. My single account speaks for itself. That afternoon, I go to the lease office for my apartment. My lease is up in 2 months, and I was considering moving anyway. The property manager mentions they have a nicer unit available in the same complex. Better view, slightly bigger. I schedule a tour. While I'm there, my phone buzzes. DM on the single account from someone I don't recognize. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we met at Dave's party last year. Heard you're single now? Want to grab drinks sometime? I click on her profile. Pretty girl. Seems normal. I actually do remember meeting her briefly. I respond, hey, yeah, I remember. Drinks sound good. Friday work? She responds immediately. Perfect. I'll DM you my number. We exchange numbers. I have an actual date now. Monday, my ex somehow finds out. Don't know how. Maybe mutual friends? Maybe she's stalking my account. Who knows? Text from her. Are you seriously already dating someone else? Me, I'm single. I can do whatever I want. It's been 2 weeks. Me, and you had a secret single account for 8 months while we were together. I think I'm doing fine. This is unbelievable. You clearly never loved me. Me, I loved who I thought you were. Turns out that wasn't real. I'm the same person. No, you're not. The person I loved wouldn't have lied to me for 8 months. Fine. You want to move on? Move on. But don't come crying to me when these random girls don't work out. I won't. I block her number. Should have done it sooner. Tuesday, her best friend tries one more time. Friend, look, I know she messed up. But don't you think this has gone far enough? You've made your point. What point? That she hurt you and you're hurt. Everyone gets it now. I'm not trying to make a point. I'm just living my life as a single person. By posting about it constantly? I've posted maybe 6 times in 2 weeks. She posted hundreds of times over 8 months. But go off. She's really struggling. Her work performance is suffering. She's barely functioning. That's not my problem anymore. Friend, wow, you're really heartless. No, I'm just done being manipulated. She doesn't respond after that. Wednesday, the plot thickens. Remember the college roommate who told me about my ex meeting guys from her DMs? She posts something on her own Instagram. A long caption about fake friends and being used as an alibi for cheating, and knowing your worth means cutting off toxic people. My ex comments, can't believe you're airing our private business. Roommate replies, can't believe you used me to cover your lies. The comment section explodes, people asking what happened. The roommate doesn't give details, just says some people will do anything to maintain their double life. My ex deletes her comment. Too late. Screenshots exist. I like the roommate's post. She DMs me, hope you're doing okay. You deserve better. Me, thanks, I appreciate you being honest with me. She's texting me nonstop asking why I turned on her. Apparently standing up for what's right is betrayal now. Sounds about right. She's been trying to paint herself as the victim this whole time. Well, the truth always comes out eventually. And isn't that the truth? Thursday night, I go on the date. Coffee turned into dinner. She's actually really cool. Works in graphic design, funny, easy to talk to. We don't talk about my ex at all. It's refreshing. At the end of the night, she says, I know you're probably not looking for anything serious right now, but I had a really good time. Me, I did too. Let's do it again sometime. We hug goodbye. I drive home feeling lighter than I have in weeks. Check my phone. The single account now has 680 followers. More DMs from people I barely know asking about what happened or just being supportive. My ex's secret account is still private. Her main account has been quiet since the toxic people post. And honestly, I'm good. Not great yet, still processing everything, but good. Final update, 3 weeks later. Time to close this chapter because honestly, I'm ready to move on for real. The past 3 weeks have been a weird mix of drama dying down and just living life normally again. But there were a few final developments worth mentioning. First, the apartment situation. Moved into the new unit last weekend. Better view, better layout, fresh start. Had some friends help me move, real ones who didn't disappear when things got messy. My ex somehow found out I was moving within the same complex. How? Don't know. Don't care. But she showed up on moving day. I'm carrying boxes with my friend. When I see her car in the parking lot, she gets out. Ex, can we please talk? Just 5 minutes. Me, there's nothing to talk about. Ex, please, I just need closure. Pretty sure you got closure when you spent 8 months pretending to be single. Ex glares at him. This is between us. No, it's not. There is no us, we're done. You need to leave. Ex, I deserve to know why you won't even try to work things out. You know why. We've been over this. X. One mistake. I made one mistake. 8 months isn't one mistake. It's a lifestyle choice. X starts crying. The waterworks in full effect. I can't believe you're being this cold, after everything we had. We didn't have anything. You were living a double life. I was just too blind to see it. X. That's not fair. Dude, we need to finish moving. This is going nowhere. He's right. You need to go. X. Fine, but you'll regret this when you realize what you gave up. I didn't give up anything. You threw it away. She storms off. I haven't heard from her since. Second development. The date from update 2. We've been out 3 more times, taking it slow, no labels, just seeing where things go. She knows the whole story. I was upfront about it, and she's been really understanding. Last date, she says, "Can I ask you something?" Me, sure. The Instagram account, the single one. Are you going to keep it? Good question. I'd been thinking about it. Me, probably not long term. It served its purpose. Which was? Me. Honestly, at first it was about calling out her hypocrisy. She spent months pretending to be single while I thought we were solid. When I found out, something just clicked. If she could broadcast being single while in a relationship, I could broadcast actually being single. And now? Now I actually am single. Or kind of dating. And I don't need a whole account dedicated to it. For what it's worth, I think you handled it well. You didn't blast her publicly, didn't use her name, just stated facts about yourself. Me. Thanks. Some people think I went too far. Those people probably haven't been lied to for 8 months. Fair point. Third, my ex's friend group imploded. The best friend who kept defending her? Found out my ex had been talking trash about her behind her back. Screenshots got sent around. They're not friends anymore. The college roommate who exposed the truth? She and I are actually friends now. Not in a weird way, just mutual respect and occasional memes. Her message last week, "Hey, remember how I said the truth always comes out? Well, apparently she's been doing the same thing to 2 other guys she dated before you. Serial secret account maker. One of them reached out to me after seeing my post." Me? Seriously? Yep, same pattern. Secret account, thirst traps, meeting guys from DMs while in a relationship. You dodged a bullet. That actually made me feel better. It wasn't about me. It's just who she is. Fourth development. I finally deleted the single account yesterday, not because anyone pressured me to, but because I'm actually ready to move forward. The account was a response to betrayal. Now I'm past the response phase. Deleted it, blocked my ex on everything, moved into my new place, going on dates, living my actual life instead of broadcasting it. My ex posted another long caption on her main account the same day, something about new beginnings and leaving toxic energy behind and focusing on myself. Whatever helps her sleep at night. Some takeaways from this whole mess. 1. Trust your gut. I knew something felt off for months before I found that account. Ignored it because I wanted to believe everything was fine. Don't do that. 2. Actions speak louder than words. She could say, "I love you" all day, but she spent 8 months showing me the opposite. 3. The truth is its own revenge. I didn't need to drag her publicly. Just being honest about my own situation was enough because it exposed her lies by contrast. 4. People who truly care about you won't make you feel crazy for having boundaries or standards. Her mom, her friends, they all tried to convince me I was overreacting. I wasn't. 5. Starting over is scary but worth it. New apartment, new possibilities, new person to get to know. It's better than staying in something fake. Someone DM'd me last week asking if I felt bad about humiliating my ex. Honest answer? No. I feel bad that the relationship ended the way it did. I feel bad that I wasted 3 years on someone who was playing games. I feel bad that I didn't see the signs sooner, but I don't feel bad for being honest about being single. She created the problem by lying. I just stopped participating in her lie. The girl I'm seeing asked me yesterday, "Do you think you'll be able to trust someone again?" I thought about it. Yeah, just not someone who gives me reasons not to. She smiled. That's fair. And it is fair. Trust isn't about being naive. It's about choosing people who show you through their actions that they're trustworthy. My ex wasn't one of those people. But they exist. I know they do. So that's it. That's the end of this saga. Drama's over. Moving forward. No more secret accounts from either of us. Just real life. Thanks for following along. Time to close this chapter for real. Final note, if you're reading this and you're in a similar situation, someone lying to you, living a double life, making you feel crazy for having reasonable concerns, trust yourself. The truth might hurt, but it's better than living in someone else's lie. Peace.